And now Iranian-backed Houthi fighters in Yemen may have joined the conflict, with the Pentagon reporting a US Navy destroyer in the Red Sea has shot down cruise missiles possibly heading towards Israel. More details now from Oren Lieberman reporting in from the Pentagon.
A U.S. Navy destroyer operating in the Red Sea intercepted 3 cruise missiles and a number of drones that the Pentagon says may have been heading towards Israel, and that indicates the potential opening of a new front, or at least a new actor, in what the U.S. fears may become a growing and regional conflict. According to the Pentagon, on Thursday, Houthi forces in Yemen, and it's worth noting that Houthi forces are backed by Iran, launched the drones and the cruise missiles north along the Red Sea towards Israel. The USS Kárni, a U.S. Navy destroyer in the Red Sea, intercepted those drones as the Pentagon promised it would continue to defend not only the U.S., but also its interests and its partners. And this isn't the only region or the only area in the Middle East where we're seeing Iranian-backed proxies potentially targeting U.S. forces. There were a number of drone attacks in Iraq over the course of the past 48 or 72 hours, targeting U.S. and coalition forces. And although the Pentagon hasn't given attribution or said who was responsible, they are similar to attacks on U.S. and coalition forces in Iraq carried out by Iranian-backed proxies there. This, as the Biden administration and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin are trying to keep the conflict in Gaza from spreading beyond the borders of the coastal enclave and to the rest of the Middle East. We've already seen protests at a number of the U.S. embassies in the region, and now the interception of those drones and cruise missiles in the Red Sea, the attacks on U.S. and coalition forces. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin spoke with his Israeli counterpart, as well as with a number of Arab leaders, to make the point, first, that the U.S. would have Israel's back, and second, that the U.S. has placed an emphasis on the importance of safeguarding civilians. This, an attempt to try to alleviate perhaps some of the tension, some of the anger in the region. But even as the U.S. has tried to keep this conflict from spreading to the region, that very much seems like a real possibility now. Oren Lieberman, CNN at the Pentagon.
As CNN journalist Ibrahim Dahman has reported exclusively for Outfront, you've been watching his dispatches. You saw his evacuation from the north, along with his wife Rasha and their 2 sons, who are age 11 and 7. They're now in Khan Yunis, where there was a major strike today. And he says they're drinking water meant for toilets now. But that's what it has come to. Here's his latest dispatch from today.
الوضع عندنا في خان يونس من ساعة ما نزحنا من الفندق إلى خان يونس وإحنا موجودين في نفس البيت. في البداية كان البيت بالبداية آمن، لكن الآن من أمس وأول أمس ازدادت الضربات الجوية في منطقة خان يونس والقصف المدفعي. الحياة في خان يونس صعبة جدا. احنا المية، الحمامات، المية بصعوبة، لما بنجيبها بصعوبة جدا. فيش مية فيش مية شرب. صارت غارة جوية كتير قوية عندنا. الدنيا تملت غبرة بيضة صارت المنطقة.